So, with the World Series and going on and everything, I'm sure as you all know, I mean, if you're watching this video, you probably keep up with baseball and the World Series. Game 3 just ended. St. Louis won 5-4 on a exception call that, I'm a Boston fan, so of course I'm going to go the other way on it, but, it didn't really look like he tripped to me. I mean, obviously he fell over him, but why did he go that way? He could have just went straight. He could have just went straight down the line, but no, he came off the bat, took a slight turn into him, fell over, and then got up and ran around him. And then before that, as he was trying to catch the ball, he ran into him. That's the reason why he didn't catch the ball, because he ran into him as he was making the catch. So, I mean, they should have made that throw anyway, but, I mean, they're trying to get out of the inning, and it was a good play, but just a goof. I'm not going to call it a bad call or anything like that. It is what it is. It's baseball. I mean, the Cardinals had a lot of those in Game 1, so it is what it is. But other than that, of course, they lost the other game. I didn't post a video on that one. I was working that night, and I just didn't get around to it. But so now the Sox are down 2-1. They're down. So St. Louis is up 2-1 on the Sox. Next game, Game 4, is tomorrow. Still in St. Louis. And I'm not saying it's a must-win for baseball, but it would make things a world of a lot easier for the Sox to win tomorrow. If they get a win tomorrow, they're automatically going back home. So pretty much my whole stance was people I talked to, they get 3 chances to get a win in St. Louis. All it is get that one win and come back home. They'd like to come back home with a up one, but I'd be happy with just getting one win, whether it's tomorrow or the next night. Hopefully tomorrow. But I was gonna say it's been a pretty good series so far, regardless of who wins, who doesn't. The first game was really lopsided towards Boston, but other than that, the games have been very good, very good. So I'm excited. And the NBA season's coming up pretty fast. I've been slacking on my previews. I'll probably just do 10 of them. I think that's how much I have left. In a straight one day, probably tomorrow or the next day, right before the start of the season, because I want to get all those out before the beginning of the season. But wow, I didn't see that game ending like that. It was going to be over. If the Sox made it out of that inning, you had a Pedroia, Victorino, Ortiz. They were all coming up, so I'm pretty sure with the whole adrenaline going and coming back down from 2 twice, both late, I'm sure that would have pumped them up to go ahead and get that win, to know not to mess around with this team. And you can't mess around with this team. This is a legit St. Louis team. It's not like Detroit, where they get past the starting pitcher and then you just can walk all over them. They have a bullpen. They're going to be tough throughout the game. And Boston's going to have to get their offense up. They've got decent defense, but if they don't have their offense going, I mean, what's it mean anything? If you can't put points up, it don't matter how much you stop. Eventually something's going to get by. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on it. Was it a good call, bad call? Doesn't really matter. But regardless of what you think, this is what it is. And I can't wait to the next game. I can't wait to talk about it. All right. Till next time, have a good one.